coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey, man! Shout out everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom! I appreciate the support. Let's go. Let's get it. Bomb Squad, man. Fight tomorrow. Let's go, Deontay. Let's go to this day. You heard? Listen, man. Big love to everybody out there who support the movement, everybody who support the platform. Here's where you want to be. If you ain't here, be in the membership, bro. Because that's where we get it in, raw and uncut. If you ain't got it, get it. I sure like to see you with it. You heard? Big love, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, though. All the subscribers, all the members, everybody who rock with this movement, this platform. Means a lot to me, man. This is what I do every day. And I appreciate everybody who tune in. Let's go. Let's get it. Man, listen, let me tell y'all something today about, I believe, maybe that I spoke about this dude before. I believe so. I don't know. But me and Dixon was talking the other day. It just brought back, memories in my mind about him. But, man, let me tell y'all about this white boy, man. White boy name was Cabbage Patch. Why they called him Cabbage Patch, I do not know. I can speculate. I think they called him Cabbage Patch because at the time, he was a short dude and he was fat. He was fat and round like the Cabbage Patch dolls. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of that, when I met him, that was his name. So, I met him way back in the late 80s, you know what I'm saying? Way back on Augusta. He was just one of them white boys that stood out. Even though he was short and he was fat, he had heart, man. He had that heart. He won't go for nothing. He won't let you carry him. He won't let you drag him. He won't let you disrespect him. He just one of them white boys that you got to whoop him. You know what I'm saying? And a couple people whoop him. But you got to whoop him to show him. He just ain't going for it. You know what I'm saying? And you got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? And over the time, as I tell you, he earned his respect. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, he was a cool dude, man. You could chop it up with him and all this and all of that. I can remember being around him one time down in the gym, and he was down there doing something, man, and dude had said something to him and was trying to punk him, was trying to back him down, and he was like, man, whatever. And dude was like, man, what you talking about? You keep running your mouth, white boy. You keep running your mouth. He was like, man, whatever, man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So dude walked up on him, and when dude walked up on him, Pat swung on him and caught it, bang. You know what I'm saying? They got the rumbling, dude got up and got down on him, you know what I'm saying? Ended up, whooping him though, but he ain't go tell. He ain't do none of that. Licked his wounds and kept it moving, you know what I'm saying? I knew from that point right there that he was a thorough little white dude. You know what I'm saying? He won't be no victim. He won't be none of that. You know what I'm saying? He just was one of them ones that he gonna fight. And later on, he ended up getting, before I left that joint and left him, he ended up getting legendary on there because he was arguing with this captain one time, nasty captain named Day. Captain Day is the same sucker, boot licking, racist, no good Bama that was down on me. And I told y'all the videos about, you know what I'm saying, when the Raymond Jones or one of them Jones happened and he came in there, was talking all that racist stuff and showed me his Ku Klux Klan's card and called me the N-word and all this. You know what I wanted to do to him, Yeah, he was one of them ones, nasty, man. Little, you could look at him. You know how you can look at some people and tell they racist, his cheeks get all red and stuff when they talk to you, like, like, how dare you even be talking to me, man? You was a Negro. You did. He was one of them ones, man. And so he said something, man, that got down on Cabbage Patch. He probably ain't like Cabbage Patch because Cabbage Patch probably want his type of white man. You did. And whatever he did to Cabbage Patch, man, and talking that trash, Cabbage, when they let the kitchen out, we came out the kitchen, he'd be on the boulevard. At the time, back in the day, the lieutenants, the sergeants, and stuff like that, they'd be on the boulevard. He was a captain, but he was out there this day. Man, Cabbage Patch seen that joker walk right up to him, man, and like speared him, like the Goldberg spear. Bam! Picked him up and dumped him, man, and started wailing on him, man, until they jumped on him and whooped him. But, man, everybody just went crazy because everybody wanted to see him get whooped anyway. And you got to think at that time, that's a bold move. You know, not even at that time, anytime, it's a bold move to go at a police. It's a bold move because you know what's coming after that. Brutal whoopings and charges and possibly street charges and all of that is coming behind that when you chose to go at a police. Now, you choose to go at a white shirt, a lieutenant, a sergeant, a captain, a major, or the warden. Oh, Lord. Yeah, you gonna go through it, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't care. You know what I'm saying? He slammed the captain on the boulevard that day, man. Slammed him and wailed on him, man. You know, they got him up, beat him up and everything, took him in the back, probably whooped him some more and everything. And then I ain't see him no more because he was gone after that. They gonna get rid of you know what I'm saying? But Captain Day, same one, he turned around and be the warden. But he's a racist. He ain't no good. He's a sucker. But they loved him in the administration. That's why he stayed around so long. I wasn't supposed to never come back up on that institution because, like I say, I made threats against him, but I meant what I said. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no real threat. It was a promise. I was going to do something to him because the way he dragged me when I'm in handcuffs and 4-point restraint, laying down butt nigga, he's a tough guy. You know what I'm saying? Calling me all outside my name, this, that, and the third, spittle coming all out his mouth. Man, bro, man. So when I ended up when they tried to emergency transfer me off of Powhatan because they thought that I was allegedly messing with a female CO, and they sent me up there. I wasn't there, like I say, for a hot minute because he was the warden and called me in the office then and tried to intimidate me. You know what I'm saying? So he just a nasty, he just one of them nasty ones. So for that alone, I always like Cabbage Patch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because you put hands on that Bama that I wanted to put hands on and some more stuff. You did? So, yeah, man. So, anyway, so Cabbage Patch, like I say, that's the heart he had even as a fat white dude, right? You know what I'm saying? So, I run into Cabbage Patch years later, man, on Augusta, man, like in the 90s. Man, Cabbage Patch had been in the hole so long, I'm assuming that he just got back there, got motivated, man. Started working out all the time, man. He dropped probably 100 pounds, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, right? So I didn't even recognize him when I seen him. He was so small, different. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, Cabbage Patch. I'm like, whoa, man, what's up, man? He lost a lot of weight. And at the time, I'm boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the boxing team. So he knew that I knew how to box from Augusta. So he was like, man, I'm trying to box, man. I'm trying to get with the boxing, man, learn how to box or whatever. I said, man, you got to come there in the gym, holler at the coaches or whatnot, man. See if you can get on the team or whatever. I said, you ever boxed before? He was like, nah. But he got the heart. You know what I'm saying? So got with a dude named Sabril. Sabril was one of the coaches of the boxing team. Sabril used to do real live, professional kickboxing on the street. And he was a cool dude, man. He was a real cool dude, man. At the time, I think Sabril was a Muslim. But he was real cool, man. He wasn't on no tomfoolery. He don't cuss. He don't do nothing. He was just like one of them serious dudes, but he loved boxing, and he was one of the coaches. So got with Sabril, man, and Sabril started working with him, man. And Cabbage Patch even started losing more weight because he had lost so much weight. It didn't look toned, it didn't look fit, but he had started. Man, you see him out there on the yard every day jogging, man, just jogging. You see him in the gym, boxing practice, man. He hitting the bag, man. He jumping rope. He getting right, man. He getting super duper right. You know what I'm saying? And Sabril's working with him because Sabril was one of them type of dudes. If you put the work in, he gonna work with you. If you give him the effort, he gonna meet you. You know what I'm saying? Step for step. So he was working with Patch, man, and Patch was getting right, man. So I remember somebody that said he was in the block and he had got arguing with somebody or something. Like I say, dudes are automatically, be it right, be it wrong, or be it indifferent. But in the penitentiary, dudes automatically think you're a white boy that you saw. That's not the case, man. Sometimes you get late thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? Some dude that tried him in there, man, and he did number on him. You know what I'm saying? Bang, bang, bang. Now took him to the ground and pound him. He go to jail. So he go to jail for a while. And then when they let him out, they put him on the other side. So now he can't train with Sabril no more because he on the other side. So he over on the other side, trying all he could do to get transferred back over there. Wood took a minute, but he ended up getting back over there. And he had been working out all the time, doing the same regimen that Sabria had already implemented in him. So even when he came back months and months later, he was even looking even more toned and even more in shape. You know what I'm saying? And where it was, he was over there, got into some scuffles. You know, so he just was a go hard little white dude, man. He little, man. I'm talking about like about 5'6". You know what I'm saying? And at the time, you gotta think when he was a fat boy, he 5'6", man. He probably was 300. You did? Big old round joint, and he dropped it down, man. So at the end, when I was around him, man, he probably had came all the way down to probably like 180, 180, 185. And he was toned. And Sabria started putting him in little sparring matches. He started getting in little sparring matches, man. And man, you got to think, see, when you got all of that weight and you used to carrying that weight, he probably had been fed all his life, and you used to carrying that weight, you have strength to go with that weight to even be able to tote that. You know what I'm saying? So when he lost that weight and he lost it the right way, not like taking no type of drugs or nothing like that, like this stuff they got out here these days, you know, Ozempic, all that crazy stuff. He lost it the right way, so he still had strength for his side. Man, he was busting dudes, boy. He was busting them up in the gym, hitting hard as I don't know what. And Sabria liked it because it's like, this is project. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, you know, you spot that white boy, man. You spot that white boy, Cabbage Patch, man. You better be ready, boy. That boy can give you that work, boy. He'll get. And he was giving dudes work. He was giving them real good work in there, and he was winning. Put him in a couple of little smokers, and man, he won. He was doing it, man. So now his confidence up. He feeling good about himself. He changed his whole life, man. Turned this whole situation around. You know what I'm saying? And he, you know what I'm saying, he ain't turned into no bully or nothing like that. But now he had confidence. And like I told y'all before, when you got confidence, man, that's the best thing you can have as a human being, man, especially as a man, because in any category, because it's gonna give you, you know, what you need to succeed and to proceed in whatever you want to do because you feel like you got confidence. Man, hey, Cabbage Patch won't nothing to play with, man. You go and mess with him. Now he got skills. Now he know how to bang, bang, boom. Man, he won't nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. He was a real live soldier, man. I rock with Cabbage Patch, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, a few times he got the rumbling I want around. You know what I'm saying? But I heard dudes in the building, you know what I'm saying, give me, you know, related story back to me that, you know what I'm saying, he got the fighting, but I ain't never, after that, I never heard about nobody whooping him. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really getting out on him. And then the little matches that Sabria was matching him up with, he was getting them dudes to work. I seen one little smoker that he had, though, they called it a draw. But if you ask me, it looked like it could go either way. It could have said he won or he won. If it would have said either 1-on-1, it would have been no argument. You know what I'm saying? Because it just was a tough, hard fight. But everybody he was sparring, everybody he was going up against was bigger than him because he was tall, he was 5'6". So almost everybody was taller than him. But man, he hit hard because he still had that weight behind him. You know what I'm saying? It's another dude in the system that boxes a lot. They was knocking dudes out, and even though his skills weren't skill set, he was just so strong because he used to be a 300-pounder too, and he legendary known in that system for the smokers now, dude named Drac. You know what I'm saying? And Drac, I used to work with Drac a little bit myself when I was on Nottaway, but Drac just hit so hard that when he catch you, boom, you got to think he coming from carrying all that weight all his life and just losing that weight. So he still got that weight strength, if that makes sense to y'all. It does. I'm trying to tell you, if you was heavy, them dudes got to be strong to carry all of that weight, and they used to it. So even when they lose weight, if they lose it the right way by working out, they keep their strength. Man, Cabbage Patch hit hard, man. He hit hard. I played around with him one time in the gym and just sparring with him a little bit, just playing with him, you know, in between what we was doing. And I done felt his little punches. He got a little thud to it. He got a little pop to it. You dig what I'm saying? He got a little pop to it. But yeah, man, but he just, like I said, it's a misconception that a lot of dudes think that all the white boys in the penitentiary is soft or either all of them is gangster. And I do believe, without a shadow of a doubt, that Cabbage Patch will push that knife in you too. Later on down the line, I heard stories about he had pushed that knife in somebody, but I wasn't around him, so I can't confirm or deny. But I definitely heard that he ended up pushing that knife in somebody, and I think it was up there in the mountains, like King Mountains or somewhere like that, right? But he got moved around. I don't know if he's still locked up or nothing like that because I lost contact with him. But I do remember him, man. And me and Dixon was talking that made me remember him. Dixon remember him as well. but he was a thorough little white dude, man. And at the time when the penalty was super duper great and won't nobody really doing this, he picked the captain up and slammed him on the concrete and started wailing on him on the boulevard in front of everybody. Anybody who was on Augusta at that time know about that incident, because that's just how outrageous it was. Like, he gonna jump on the captain? So that's when everybody knew, man, the white boy got hard. Or as they say, y'all would say in these days, the white boy crash out. He will crash out. If you come at him, he gonna crash out. He ain't gonna bite his tongue. He ain't gonna tuck his tail. He not gonna fold. You got to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, he won't the baddest fighter. But he gonna stand. And once you stand, then you got to respect that. Real dudes gonna respect that, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know he don't want no pushover, man. But yeah, man. Shout out to Cabbage Patch, man. One of them white boys, man. They came to the penitentiary, man, and changed his whole circumstances, man. His body, his attitude, his focus, everything. So it can be done. You know what I'm saying? For him, just from the outside looking in, the prison was beneficial to him in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, your health is your wealth. He probably would have been like that the rest of his life had he not been in penitentiary. He wouldn't have had that opportunity to get motivated, to get, you know what I'm saying, locked in. Because in there, man, like I say, it's bite or be bitten. And I guess he wasn't going to be bitten, so he started working out and got himself together, man. You know, I guess that brutal beating that they probably put on him after whooping Captain Day, and you stay in that hole, I told you, if you stay in that sag for a long time, man, you going to work out, you going to read, you get being back there a year or better. Man, you going to be so bored, you waking up in the same cell every day, and you ain't looking at but 4 walls in a toilet, in a sink. That's it. You might as well work out. You might as well do something to try to clear your mind, because if you don't, you're going to lose your mind back there. And he said, man, when he was back there, I asked him, man, he said, man, I just started working out. Started doing jumping jacks. I started doing sit-ups and push-ups every day. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he got in shape, man. And then when he came out, he just put it to himself, said he want to box. He got with somebody that taught him how to box. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Cabbage Patch, man. Real live white boy, man. Some real white boys in the system, man. Don't sleep on nobody because of their color, their size, their height. None of that. You mess around and get surprised, man. You dig? And yeah, he was one of them ones, man. So I just wanted to shed some light on that, man, because it was on my brain. But anyway, man, y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back, man. We here every day. Every day. We here every day. You dig? Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Y'all hit the hype button, man. Hit the like button, man. Share the videos, man. Let's get in the algorithm. Let's get to this 150K. Let's get this meet and greet popping. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. You dig? I'm out here. Let's go. Let's get it, man. Shout out to all my members, man. Keep your notifications on IG, man. I will be hitting some of y'all up, man, just to show my appreciation, my love for y'all rocking with me like y'all do, man. In the meantime, in between time, man, y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man, and duck them hooks, man. They out there.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure delicious.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young.
I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.